Here's a spot in the morning. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a quick sewing repair while I'm on the boat. The laundry machine kind of tore up the corner of this pillow and it's leaking feathers everywhere. This is kind of a tight spot to work in, but I think we can make it work. Just fold this in half a couple times. And of course we don't have power, so the hand crank it is. Oh shoot, it's seized up. So it looks like my motor is seized up. I guess it probably got some salt corrosion in there. It was, I've been spraying it with WD-40 every once in a while and keeping it closed up, but I guess there was some leaking up in the front. So I might need to buy a new motor. In the meantime, I just slid the belt off so I can turn it manually. And actually, man, it's so much nicer manually without the motor attached. So pillow repair was a success. Since I had the machine out, I'm going ahead and sewing some loops into my nylon that I've been using as a slack line just to give it that extra professional touch. It's a little better than using a knot, you know. So it's been the last day, just kind of relaxing, editing some videos, but now I'm ready to head on to my next anchorage. I started pulling up the anchor, and of course, once again, I think the anchor is stuck on a piece of coral. Just pretty good bottom, but there's like a couple little rocks with coral on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive down and sort that out. I think maybe this time I'll try to bring the GoPro and see if I can get it on video. One piece free. Got that anchor up. Sails are up too. Nice leisurely sail down the coast. The next anchorage is about 15 miles away. We got some real light winds right now off the coast of Molokai. I think this would be a good chance to try out the drone. Always good to practice catching this thing when it's not too difficult. Let's see if we got battery. We got battery. And this thing, I need to charge this thing up, but we got enough battery for one flight. So let's give this thing a try. It's super hard to catch, but we're only going 2 knots, so maybe I can do it. So the wind shifted here at the end of the island. So I need to put this, put my whisker pole away. And I'm gonna take you with me. A little bit rolly today. Let's see. Put you right here. We got to the end of the island and the wind just cut out. It's so funny. It was like flowing 25 miles an hour all day. And then, yeah, we got to the end of the island and there's just nothing. So I don't know, maybe it's just the area we're in. But you probably can't really see it, but there's some pretty big swell rolling through. And it's making it real fun to be on the boat right now. Here's that dead spot we're in, but it won't last for long. The wind is back, and pretty good breeze too. It's just now it's going the wrong direction. We're going directly upwind. Well, I'm about 5 miles away from the harbor I wanted to go to, but the wind is just kind of not cooperating. So it looks like it might be quite a while before we get in there. I was drifting in for about 45 minutes there, but now the wind's back. We got a nice breeze coming out of the east, about 10 knots of wind, and we're cruising along pretty well. Really like sailing at night. It feels really nice. Really dark out, the moon hasn't come out. Got some nice stars. Feeling good out here. Time to use that motor. Just dropped the anchor in Lono Harbor. Man, it was pitch black coming in. It was kind of scary because I couldn't see anything except for the range markers, and I could just hear the waves crashing, and every time once in a while I could see white caps on either side of me. But it went pretty well, and it's nice and calm in this harbor. There's one other sailboat anchored over there. I think I'm in about pretty shallow, like about 20 feet of water, and it felt like mud. It felt really good ground to anchor on. So it's like 2 a.m. I figured it would take me like 3 hours to sail over here, and it took me almost 10 hours. Go figure. The wind just died on me. Sailing in the harbor, actually, I got like a pretty strong breeze coming in, like a headwind. I was like a little bit unsure if the motor was going to push me through it, but it did. And then once I got up in here, it's kind of blocked. It's just like a light, 2-mile-an-hour breeze. So I'm gonna go to bed now because it's late. I think it's like 2 a.m. Well, this is a little stressful. Winds just picked up to 25. And they're gusting to 30, I'd say. And the anchor just dragged 75 feet. I let out a little scope just now. I mean, it wouldn't be normally that big of a deal, but dragging 75 feet, but we've only got 150 feet on the other side away from the rocks. So if we drag again, we could be screwed. I went ahead and stuck a second anchor out there. Just in case, but I mean, that guy's not really set, but if this one drags, maybe that guy will set. We'll see. And it's blowing really hard, like a little harder than I want to try to sail out of here too, because I can't motor against this wind, and to get the sails set and sailing out of here, I really would only have one chance before I hit the rocks. Ooh, scary.